Gather round, friends. It's time for Officials Tales. Hosted by three retired sports referees that coaches throughout Northern Ohio knew as the Three Blind Mice. They are authors of the book called Officials Tales. So let's meet the authors and your hosts, Jimmy Borgia, Rick Hall, and Don Nardecchia for today's edition of Officials Tales. Now here's your host, Rick Hall.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Officials Tales. This is a little short promo we're putting together. Getting excited about our 50th show. It's going to be spectacular. We're going to have some pretty special guests. We're going to have some special things going on at the end of the show. Heck, at the end of this show. So before we can get this thing going, I'm going to bring on my other two stooges. Hey, Nardo, what's up?
Hey, man, pretty excited for this next one and just giving the fans a little peek at what's going to be coming up in a week. And we wanted to do something special for our 50th. And we did a lot of brainstorming, but I think we've got a couple of things that are going to be really fun, especially for anybody that's got a Northern Ohio background.
Yep. Well, speaking of brainstorm or lack thereof, here's our buddy Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, what's going on?
I'm the brains of this outfit.
Oh, my. Yeah, everybody can tell that.
Holy
The only
crap.
one that's got a mobile studio.
I know.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
you know how it goes, right?
Yeah.
He's my man. So how have you guys been? We haven't seen each other for, 2-3 weeks now. So
Two
everything
weeks
going
anyway.
good? Life's good?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
you betcha.
That's good. That's good. So
Wonderful.
to let everybody know, the reason we're on this thing real quick, our 50th is coming up, our 50th episode, and it's going to be spectacular. We're bringing together not just us three stooges, but we're bringing on two guys that we both know really well. It's kind of a reunion for them because, they don't live in the area together anymore. So we're bringing on Mark Lane, the voice of football here locally, K96, I believe it is. And we're bringing back Scott Truxell, who we've known Scott forever. He's done basketball games that we've worked, football games. So we're really excited about that. And we hope that you guys will join us in the excitement. And like I said, I can't wait. Don?
Yeah, it'd be good having them here. Besides broadcasting games, they also did the locker room show for a number of years. Mark still does the locker room show on WLKR, but if we had have Scott to have him back and talk some Northern Ohio sports and through the years, it'll be good discussion. And obviously, if you'd like to ask any of those guys a specific question, you can send it as a comment on this little quickie show, and we'll go through those and throw the best of those at those guys. I'm sure they're up for a little bit of fun with us.
Of course. Jimmy?
Yeah, I said with Mark being Rick's next door neighbor, I said, well, you know what, we got to get him on there because he does a lot of the local wrestling and stuff, and Mark's got his opinion of Rick. Well, we all got an opinion of Rick, but he happens to live next door to Rick, so he's got even a better insight. So,
Yeah.
I told the guys though, I'm trying to get Mr. Don Holler. Don's been around for forever, and I'm working on him to get on our show.
Yeah, Mark, he's a prankster. He used to he's got his side yard's like down over a hill, so he'd be over there messing around, and he knew I was out mowing or something, and he'd yell out, "Boy, officials are horrible. Officials in this area just suck." And I mean, he's like loud, So I'm looking around, there ain't nobody anywhere, And eventually I figure out it's Mark just being Mark. So, but yeah, and I've actually had the pleasure of being in in the booth with Mark too. He was doing radio, I was doing TV. So, it's amazing. And he's got a lot of great stories about how he got started and about some of the guys that we all know, Scott and Jed Matcham, who we've known forever and we actually refed with. So I can't wait for that. Also, down the road a little bit, we are going to do, just like we did for football, a basketball kickoff. And we're going to have some pretty good names, I think, lined up for, I don't know, it might be 5 or 6 episodes. We're not really sure yet. It seems to be growing every time I say, hey, what about this guy? What about this guy? So other than that, I just can't wait to get this started. And like Don said, don't forget to comment. Now, as always, our book is available on Amazon.com. Type in Officials Tales. One of our names, mine's probably the easiest, pops right up. You can get it in hardback, paperback, and ebook if you're technically sound like Jimmy. And you can also get it at The Common Good, which, by the way, here's a quick.
Geez, Allison, you've got all kinds of stuff here in bulk, and this is how your store got started, right?
Yep. So we started as a refill shop. So when you help your wife by cleaning the toilets, we have a cleaner for you. So we try and stock all the things that you use in a household, personal care products that you use every day. You can refill them so you don't have all the single-use plastic that comes with it. We stock glass or metal for things, for containers that we provide. But we have everything from hand soap and dish soap, just shampoo and conditioner and
This
cleaners.
is household cleaners. You also have personal, like hand soap.
Hand soap, toothpaste,
Yeah.
all
yes.
kinds of things. So,
And down there, even?
yep, dishwasher detergent, laundry detergent, hair care products, all kinds of things. So, and you can bring your containers from home and we'll refill them as well.
That's amazing. That's just amazing. And this is how the store really started. This is what.
Yeah, this was our business, and then the Common Good came about when we joined with other local businesses. Because having a storefront's not an easy thing to do,
Bingo.
but together we can.
Starts well. There you go. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're great. I can't thank Allison enough for taking us on and putting up with us 3 crazy guys. And she's just she does a great job for us, and we really appreciate her. Now, speaking of appreciation, Don, you got a little blurb here, right?
Yeah, we were trying to think of some way that we could get a little interest in getting some comments, getting some more comments from people. So we're going to give away a book or 2 on the 50th anniversary show. And what we'll do for people that we'll have something to share with you in a very short time here on this show. That'll give you a heads up and a foot in the door on that giveaway. So stick with us here for the next few minutes.
Yeah, we're definitely looking to give back. We can't tell you how blessed we are to do what we do, and for you guys supporting us and for watching us. And I can't tell you how many times people stop us and talk to us about our show or our book. So I know Jimmy gets that, because he has a conference every morning at the pool at the rec center. So I'm pretty sure. Right,
You don't do it at IGA down at the Donut Center?
Well, if somebody's around, I've ran into a few people down there, and they said, I heard that you had a book out that you and a couple of your flunkies did. Yeah, I said, you got that right, flunkies.
That must be us. We must be the flunkies, Don.
Yeah. But I said, yeah, if you're interested, I said, go on to YouTube and type in Officials Tales. I said, we're on there, and I said, Don was up here a couple of weeks back, and we went out to breakfast, and we talked about, maybe if we gave someone something away in a comment, like to be eligible, you had to make a comment. That way, we throw your name into the tub and pull one out, and in whatever we're giving away that week.
Yeah, and
No.
speaking of that, Don, you were
Yeah, so
talking
what we're
about
going to do here, if you comment on this mini show, kind of the setup show to let you know what's going on next week, just comment, legitimate comment, anything about the show, what you like on the show, what you don't like about the show, but just let us know where you live, etc. And we'll give you 3 shots for every comment. If you call for a comment on this show, we'll add 3 times your name into the hopper for our giveaway on the next show. And on the next show, you can get on it there too. We'll give 1 for every comment on the next show. But for listening to this, and what we want you to do when you go to YouTube, when I go there now, across the top, there's a number of buttons that kind of filter your entry into YouTube to where you want to be. So there's a podcast that's usually pretty prominent up there. Click that and it'll take away all that other stuff on YouTube that's not a podcast. Then you put our name in there and you should get to you really quickly. So you do that and then you do your comment either on YouTube, and if you're there, hit the subscribe button, because then whenever we put out a show, you'll be the first to know. If you want to stay the old-fashioned way, doing it on the other, I think on Rick's Facebook page or on the 3 Blind Mice page.
or Don's or Jimmy's.
Yeah. Wherever you see it, that goes back and Rick can see who all commented. So we'll all you get a credit for the one on the 50th anniversary show, but for listening to this one and getting a comment under this banner, as it comes back to us, we'll give you 3 times the punch to your comment for this show only.
Yeah, and it could be anything. If you even got a question about, a call that you saw, or, something even on TV, I mean, if you saw something in college, I mean, we know the people.
Yeah, hey, and if
you on the show, so
if you got a grandma that would like to meet Jim and you want to see that scroll across the bottom of the screen like we did during the spring that had Jim's phone number on there, let us know.
yeah.
Rick can fire that up and let it roll.
Yeah.
There it
That's
is.
not my number though. That's not. Is that my number?
That's
That ain't my number though.
fine, that old thing on
Isn't that Jesse's number?
That's Jimmy, I believe.
That's not my phone number.
You don't really want me to put your phone number on there.
Well, no, not really.
That's kind of what I thought. Yeah, I did that at Ace Hardware the other day, because every time they ask you if you're like an Ace member, you got to give them your phone number. They always type in 419. I said 867. They start typing it.
Get a hold
I
of
bet
Oh,
you
yeah.
get that a lot of places.
You're funny.
Yeah.
You're funny. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody for staying with us. I just want to let you know we're still here. We just took a little break.
We just took a good month off here to get ready for this. A lot of things around that Labor Day weekend.
Mhm.
Rolls into the first 3 weeks of football. Now we're to week 6 in high school football coming up this weekend.
Yep.
So,
Oh, yeah.
wow.
So, for me, do us a favor, call somebody you love, tell them what you feel, how you feel, make sure that you believe that you're blessed every day, because we are. And just hug the people you love, because you never know. So, God bless you guys. Anything you guys got to say?
Nope. Enjoy the week and join us for the fun next week. Again,
Yes.
if you go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. You'll be the first to know when that thing goes up sometime next week.
Can't wait to see you then. Until then,
Yep.
take care. God bless.
See you later.
That's all, folks.